Hello everyone, my name is John. Today I will tell you how to set up data upload from the Smartsheet system to ProveSource. This is necessary to automatically transfer new rows from Smartsheet to other systems. For example, in ProveSource, to transfer new data, each time a new row is added to Smartsheet, it is convenient to store, process and interact with them in every possible way in the future. Now let's move on to the setup. First you need to create a new connection. Next you need to select the Smartsheet data source system. Then you need to select an action, Get Rows New. At this stage, you need to connect your Smartsheet account to the ApiX-Drive service. In this window, you need to enter the login and password from your Smartsheet account. At this stage, you need to give your permission to ApiX-Drive to work with your account. When the connected account is displayed in the list, select it and click Continue. At this point, select the sheet from Smartsheet where the data you need is located. At this stage, you can set up a data filter. In this case, there is no need for this, so we also click Continue. At this stage, you see test data for one of your rows in Smartsheet. If you are satisfied, click Next. This completes the Smartsheet data source setup. Now you need to move on to setting up data ingestion. Choose ProveSource as the data receiving system. Next, you need to select an action, Send Data. At this stage, you need to connect your ProveSource account to the ApiX-Drive service. In this window, you need to specify URL for sending data. In order to get it, go to your personal ProveSource account. Go to the Notifications tab and click New Notification. Next, in the Stream section, select Webhook. Copy your webhook URL and paste it into the appropriate field in the ApiX-Drive service. Next, return to your personal ProveSource account to continue the setup. Next, write down the URL of the site and add the pages you need. Next, fill in the field, Message Text. In this field you must enter the text of the message. No additional settings are required in this section, so just click Next. Next, give a name to your notification and click Launch. When a new notification is created, go to ApiX-Drive to continue with the configuration. When the connected account is displayed in the list, select it and click Continue. At this stage, you need to select the type of data sending, PostJSON. Next, you need to fill in the fields that consist of the name and value. In the name field, you must specify the name of the variable in which you want to send data to ProveSource. In the value field, you must specify a variable from the source, which will be transferred to the field with the name. To assign a variable, click on the field and select the required variable from the drop-down list. In order for another set of parameters to appear, click Add. When all the necessary data is assigned, click Continue. At this stage, we see the test data that will be sent to ProveSource. In order to check the correctness of the settings, click Send Test Data to ProveSource. Go to your personal account and check the result. If everything suits you, we return to the ApiX-Drive service and continue the configuration. On this, the data reception setup has been successfully completed. Now you need to enable auto-update. Select the communication interval, for example, once every 5 minutes. That's all. I wish you successful integration settings and good luck.